Interestingly, I was asked which are the best baseball teams that I can recall in the last 30 years that didn't win the World Series that I was surprised. There was a few teams that came to mind. The 1995 Cleveland baseball team, um, they was amazing with Albert Bell, Manny Ramirez, and those guys. They didn't win. That was amazing. They had a squad. The Seattle Mariners 2001, obviously the 116 wins team, amazingly, and they lost the Yankees in the divisional series, and amazingly they didn't win. That was a team that was stacked, and they didn't win. The 2004 St. Louis Cardinals, who lost and got swept by the Boston Red Sox in the World Series, were straight up with Albert Pujols. Incredible season, but didn't win. Amazing, 2000, I want to say 2019 Houston Astros. They lost the Washington Nationals in one of the craziest World Series I ever seen because every team got blew out at home by the road team. And baseball is a funny sport like that. Unlike other sports where the names and everything and all that you got, you can have an incredible season and just come up short when it counts the most. It's just one of those things that it just doesn't quite add up. And this is just in the last 30 years, certain teams that didn't win at all, that it appeared that they were going to, but something got in the way. I obviously, like, when I think about everything that happened with the in 2001, but that was that whole thing. But the Mariners were like really on another level, and it just didn't happen. And then I think about Cleveland in '95. That was kind of a trip. And then the St. Louis Cardinals, how they lost to the Boston Red Sox. Who it almost seems like faith and dynasty and everything comes like that. And you know, let's say the 2021, the San Francisco Giants. You got some teams that you look at and you just kind of scratch your head. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna go all the way back, but I could definitely say in the late '80s, it's amazing that though the A's beat the Giants in '89 and won their World Series, they lost the Dodgers, and of course, the Kirk Gibson home run '88, and they lost to Cincinnati in 1990. They had one of the best squads I'd ever seen that didn't win multiple rings. They did win, but they didn't dominate like you thought. Because baseball is not like the NFL or like basketball just because you stack with talent that you're going to win. Because the Atlanta Braves would have won more World Series in the 90s. And they won one against Cleveland and 90, ironically, Dave, just as ironically, but not as stacked as you would think. Not this not this overflow of chips and runs. So it's a very it's a hard strange science to put into words. Baseball does not hit like it doesn't, with that. But it's an interesting context where um, you're looking at it and then you kind of philosophical kind of wondering, um, you know, why it doesn't happen like that. Why is it kind of like, you're kind of like shrugging your shoulders, like, wow, you know. Um, it's a strange anomaly to say the least. It's a strange anomaly, but baseball is not like other sports. You can have a lot of talent and never win. So when people always say the Yankees bought everything and paid everything, did they win every time? No, no. When it comes to chemistry, the right fit, the right look, the right lock, things got to hit a certain way. If they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. And they have a way of telling on themselves. So that's why you can't go by the old adage of, because you got all that you're gonna win. Doesn't work that way. Baseball's a different, strange animal. But you tell me below, which baseball teams do you think should have either won more World Series or should have at least won one that didn't? Please hit the comments below. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And when you do, I will answer your questions on my piece.